I explored a lot before going to the boardwalk to begin my mission for Gorilla Grodd. I found a lot of exclamation points, stutter. And then I eventually wanted to try to do the PvP. This guy was AFK, so I wasn't just gonna fight him.
Which one do I want to send you?
And then I was looking for opponents to fight. I saw a big rock roll past me. I didn't know what that was. Someone yeeted that thing. But before I started my fight, I went to the beach and then I found this guy Sheesh.
This is a funny one.
Automatically, what was weird about this duel was the fact he had no weapon and he was just like punching. If he did have a weapon, he was martial arts. But I don't know. He must have been brawler or something. Yeah, he was brawler. He was brawler. And I couldn't really fight him because of his level. He had more strength number than me. I could apply my stunts and make my ticks hit. He was beatable. It would have been very hard to beat him. He must have been like extremely new to the game or just really bad at PvPing, because I do beat him, as you can see. It wasn't until he healed my actual offense had started beginning. But I knew if I just kept my ticks on him and Omnipotent decided to come throw a couple punches. Omnipotent just wanted to sit there and try to fight with us.
You heard me? Right.
I didn't have enough dominance to actually pull this guy across the room. Dominance is a stat you can use to take on tougher opponents, and if you get that number high enough, you know, your stuns and other moves actually become possible to use. Having a high dominance level around your level is really good to stop opponents from attacking you. This guy lost sight of his opponent and didn't know what to do, or he was panicking one and couldn't heal. I guess he thought he was gonna win, but I beat this guy when I was level 4 to his level 10. Immediately Beastboard Green runs by here and he's like,
"Knock the fuck out, man! Give me my gun!"
I wanted to see if William wanted to fight, so I gave him that friendly bow, and he said to me,
hang on. But I have to go to my little brother's funeral.
I continued to make my way to the boardwalk. He didn't want smoke. I had to defeat 7 gorillas. On top of that, I had to step on the beach. Anyway, before I stepped on the beach, I thought about it for a minute. Monkey people. But I ended up stepping on the beach. If I was a plant person, the easiest way to fight them would be to summon a freaking banana. They're gorillas. They're gorillas with ray guns, might I add, brother. Well, here shooting stop shooting lasers at my people. I'm trying to fight them. Time. But anyway, I ended up fighting all the gorillas. I had to cut some of this stuff out because it takes longer. This video is actually like an hour. I eventually found another exclamation point right down the street. One out of 6. So, Gorilla Grodd is the enemy I'm going to be fighting. I don't know much about Gorilla Grodd's backstory, but I do know that Gorilla Grodd's one of those guys that side mission was picked up, had to destroy some fuel tanks, and then on top of that I had to kill more gorillas. Gorilla form, or bring it back to... He believes that the monkeys were like the ultimate species. Or something like that. Something out of here. And he's got these things called de-evolution chamber things, and they do de-evolution stuff. Apparently men came from ape, so he's turning them back to the ape. Which is really weird. There you go. Picked up one of these little rainbow spec omni things. Got a feat. Had to defeat some gorillas and lieutenants and use the devolution units. Destroy them anyway. Eventually I got to that point. It was kind of crazy though. I was just spraying triangle. I'm coming through here with a bow like I'm John Wick with a pistol the whole time. Pounding for Grodd. Gorillas. Gorilla dogs. Found another green thing! Exclamation point! It gives off lore. That's one thing I never understood. I don't know how he developed psychic powers as a great ape monkey thingy, but yeah, he's returning the monkey on everybody out here. I still find that funny. Gorilla Grodd wanted us to return the monkey real quick. Ferris wheel! That thing broke. The Ferris wheel broken. So the main thing you want to know about the Gorilla Grodd missions is pretty much you do all this stuff to debunk his plan, like mess up his arrays, destroy some of his tech, make sure you beat down some of his generals. But on top of that, it was just more along the lines of, you know, you have to get into where you need to get to his lair. So yeah, I found a couple of things on the side, some, I guess, little meaningful little things, the little briefings, that's what they're called. But if you find all the briefings, then you get a piece of equipment, and I think some of it scales up to your maximum level, like combat rating. Because after you hit 30, you get combat rating. And then after that, you just start doing high tier stuff like boss battles and, you know, group exploration and stuff like that. I don't try to make the videos long, but I'm going to go through and explain basically what happens. Gorilla Grodd pretty much, I guess he set up a whole plan to turn this whole city into gorillas, and we debunked it. We literally just, you know, did what I said earlier, destroyed his plans. Well, what's the word? You're forting my plans, you know? Yes, I did that. We destroyed his plans, and right after that you have to go to his base and fight him. And when you go to his base and fight him, you pretty much go ham. But this man has the sickest theme song I've ever heard.
Tracking down Grodd, backed by our new heroes. All citizens are at risk from Grodd's devolution and mind control technology, so clear the area if you can.
Hold on, see, I gotta stop this, y'all. Gotta stop. I know y'all hear this, it's fire. Hold on, I'll play again. That's clean. His theme should have had some of this in it, boy. It would have been fire. Let me stop.
You saved me. Grodd nearly had me under control.
There's like 3 easy steps. Boom, level 7.
Yes, I've got the research data and metrics. I'm on
Guerrilla technician report. An ingenious.
I get to throw Venus flytraps at people.
that. Was awesome.
Throw a bag of that smoke weed every day. Well, if you don't know how to act. It's crazy how nature does so much CC as well. Like if you had high dominance, you'd be able to... Dominance is a stat in the game that tanks normally use to keep the aggro. But, man, I feel like nature could have done all roles, like tanking too. But you had to specifically be set for one thing. But it'd be really hard to tank as nature unless you had the gorilla form. You get a transformation that turns you into a gorilla. But even still, like, you gotta be very smart to use it. I don't know how your initial stats roll with it. It'd be awesome to try it though. Oh, we're about to get a new weapon now.
Get ready. I have bad news. The Flash is out of contact. He's always beaten Grodd before.
I'm a villain main type character. Like, I like villains more than I like heroes. Now the thing about Grodd's lair that gets me is it's just nothing but like gorillas throwing barrels and stuff. I don't know if it was a Donkey Kong reference, but literally in here you're just fighting gorillas until you reach Flash and him. So I'm going to be cutting some of this out because it's just way too long and kind of pointless to look at. I mean, you can see the basic combat from the, you know, beginning of the video, but I'm trying to keep it short so I can keep throwing out more videos and more videos. It was interesting though, I'm not going to lie to you, like just the obstacles and stuff. Maybe if, you know, someone comments they want to see the stuff, I'll leave it in there for the editing and all that other stuff, but to me I feel like it's a bit of a waste. Going ham. And it's throwing boom booms. Now I'm mad. Throw another one. Yeah, it don't feel good to blow up, do it. What the? I shouldn't have been playing with explosives.
Quickly, pound them for Grodd.
How about don't pound them for Grodd, because Grodd ain't gonna help you fight against me. Who else wants some? I thought you was getting away.
Detecting prisoners escaping. Sending reinforcements.
Not nearly enough damage, fool. I can heal.
Halt where you stand, human.
They should be free now.
Now he's laughing, monkey boys.
Who just said now is laughing, monkey boys? I came and saved your life. You want these? Let me show you how buggy the game can be.
Quick, get me out of here before Grodd sees you. Use that control over there.
He's free.
Watch it. He's devolving those prisoners.
Devolving? Ignorant, vainglorious fools.
You know
nothing.
nothing.
Primitive scum. Tremble before Grodd.
Hey, hold on, Grodd. Why you got your boys coming over here, man? No, they're no match for the plants.
Think fast.
I will crush you with my bare hands.
Log in.
Who's a big angry gorilla? Grodd is. Yes, he is.
You'll rue the day you crossed Grodd, human. we will meet again.
No, it's not. Well, we did that.
I'm going to run to Gorilla City and check with Solivar. See you in a flash.
Oh, I get it, because you're Flash. That wasn't, no. That wasn't clean. You're looking more insect-like.
Humanity's evolution was a mistake. My own was destiny. I will reclaim this earth from all who stand in my way. Surrender a world that by rights belongs to me. I, who can control even the strongest minds and channel primal rage. Never. I will alter the flow of evolution and remake the world in my own likeness. Like the survival of the fittest. And Grodd will not just survive.